job.
Afternoon baseball now on the show from Target Field in downtown Minneapolis. Today we wrap up this 4-game weekend series between the Tampa Bay Rays and the Minnesota Twins. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next, Ryan Evans, the southpaw out of the Golden State, gets the call here. What's your take on him, Dan?
This guy's kind of hard to figure out. You think most pitchers would love pitching in their home ballpark, but he struggled at home so far this season. There hasn't been a lot of home cooking for this guy, and that's something he needs to turn around in a big way.
Now to the plate, David Arias. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. Something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First pitch on its way. A cold strike on the inside corner. And guys, the Rays, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been on the skids recently, losers in 7 of their last 9 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, this series has been a little bit of back and forth, dropping the first one, finding a way to battle back, and then dropping the third one in this 4-game set. Let's see if they can find a way to tie this rubber game.
You know, Dero, this is one of those, if you could win game 4 of this series and walk away with a split, you almost feel like you won this series. This is a big one here today.
A chance now from Target Field to take a look at the Twins lineup in this one. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, I think the cleanup hitter might be the difference in this game. Looking at his stats, I was really impressed with the fact that he's hit 4 bombs in his last 10 games. Lately, he's been the guy to watch, and I think he's ready to do some more damage right now.
Second baseman.
So striding forward now, Thomas Robinette. And as you check out his righty-lefty splits, no surprise that he hits better against southpaws than he does against right-handers. He's set. Here it comes. Swing and a miss that time. It's 0-1. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire that pitchers really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south that'll kill you.
1-1-1.
Right back to him on the mound. And he'll just flip this on to first for the second out of the inning. Stepping up now, Clay Ferreira. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
One of the things this guy would like to do from the left side is swing it a little bit better against right-handed pitching. This guy has decent numbers, but not great numbers against right-handed pitchers.
Now a swing and a miss, and things are not looking real promising here. Down 0-2.
2 things pitchers really love: called strike threes and jamming hitters. How about that? Talk about that jam right there. That's about as good as it gets.
Count remains at 0-2.
Batter's going to have to find a way to regroup right there. That caught too much of the plate. He knew it. He missed it. He might not get another opportunity to put the ball in play.
High in the air out to center field. Herman will wait on it as he tucks this one away to retire the side. It's quite possible the humidity has finally taken its toll on some of the fans. More to come on the show Sunday Baseball. Striding forward now is the DH, Everett
Leading off for the
Elias.
Twins.
It's always a long ball threat,
hitter,
currently fourth in the American League in that department.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Here it comes on 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
All right, let's take a look at the Tampa Bay Rays on defense. And guys, the things I want you to focus on today, one of them being this manager loves to shift. He has the pitching staff to trust to be able to manipulate his defense to try and get as many outs and play the numbers as much as he can.
Into the box now, Pedro Ramos will get to take his first cuts here.
Fielder, Pedro Ramos.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here's a strike.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a ball line hard towards short, but unfortunately right at the shortstop for the second out. Now at the plate, Oliver Griffith. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one.
Oliver Griffith.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. That fastball was a lively one. You could hear the pop of the glove all the way up here.
Yeah, nothing better, huh, guys? I guess maybe the crack of the bat, but I'm not as partial to that as most people. He looks good and loose out there to start this one.
Shot to left field and deep. Look at this. Gone. Solo shot here to the left. Second home run score of the year now. As they get on the board, it's 4-1 now.
They're still down a few, but a solo shot will make them feel a lot better about themselves. They're not being shut out, and now they know they can get to this guy.
Into the box now, Steve Mobley, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty at strike one. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Boy, was he ever fooled on that pitch. It's 0-2 now.
Wow, not sure what that was, but talking about having your mind made up you're going to swing before the pitcher even throws a pitch. I don't know how you swing at that pitch.
A ball and 2 strikes to the Twins shortstop. Now a fastball as he just reared up and let that one fly, and the inning is over. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll go now to the top of the 3rd. The Rays lead it 4-1. Downtown Minneapolis skyscrapers as we continue our coverage of Major League Baseball. So stepping in, Alex Valencia will get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
Comes set and the 0-1. A late swing at a slider for a strike. Valencia is a player referred to as clutch by teammates, coaches, and of course the media. He seems to find himself in pressure situations often. It's hard to find many instances where those moments have gotten the best of him. It just appears he really relishes the big spot. Throw to first is in time for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings as you see where the Rays stand in the American League East. set to get his day started, Rich
Batting ninth.
Bragg. And it's been a
Third
real
baseman.
struggle for him with the bat
Rich
so far this
Bragg.
year. Looking to get things turned around in a hurry. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Missed with a breaking ball. 4-1's our score here in inning number 3. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty. But, hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
Here now the 2-2 is looked at, and the count moves full.
It'd be great right here if he was able to work himself on base. You got the leadoff hitter on deck, and you know the middle of the order's coming up right behind him.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Fouled away. Another full count pitch home. Hard ground ball to third. Castro has it on to first, and there are 2 down. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up, as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see, he's right up there, 4th in the AL in that category. Ready for another chance? David Arias.
Now
He
batting,
flew out in his last
third
at-bat.
baseman.
First pitch of the
David
at-bat
Arias.
on its way. Swing and a little tapper. Bases are empty here with 2 men in. Line drive to left. Chavez is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order, and this is still a 4-1 ball game. At the plate, Thomas Robinette. He got on
Leading
top
off
of
the
one.
fourth
Was
for
a
the
ground
Twins.
out victim last
Second
time.
baseman, Thomas Robinette.
From the stretch. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
Here comes the 0-1. Hit sharply but foul down the right side. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Now batting,
Stepping in now,
Clay
Ferreira.
Ferreira.
He will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
He's getting a lot of first pitch outs, and it's really easy to see why. He's been perfect. 100% of his first pitches have been for strikes to hitters so far in this one.
And this is chopped foul near the plate, and the count will move to 1-2 now. The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
No better way to minimize the potential damage a cleanup hitter can do than to strike out both guys in front of him. Always a confidence boost when you can sit down the guys at the top of the lineup.
Now Everett Elias,
Designated hitter,
as he will take a look at a fastball
Elias.
in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. 1 run, just 1 hit, and no errors in the ball game for Minnesota. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. struck him out, so he makes quick work of him here. 3 straight strikeouts, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon following this. Leading off the inning, Pedro Ramos.
Leading off with a
look
win.
to get something going here and even this game up. 0-1 the count.
Ramos.
Here's the 0-1 pitch. Looking at a tough pitch called a strike.
Sort of surprising to see a 5-hole hitter take 2 in a row for strikes to start an at bat. Now he's way behind the count, so we'll see if he can battle back.
Hit on the ground down the first baseline. But this will wind up foul. Still 0-2. The next 0-2. And another foul ball. The 0-2 once more. Flying towards center field. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man is aboard to start out the inning.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked. He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, Nero, being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
So far this season, Griffith hits a little over the 270 mark. Set to deliver the 0-1. This is foul right side. 5th inning here in a 4-1 ball game. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out. Standing in, Steve Mobley. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Steve Mobley.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground, but that one rolls foul. Swing and a miss, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
The discipline has just been completely absent from this offense. Seems like they're always finding themselves behind the count, and a big reason why is they're swinging at all kinds of stuff that's not even in the strike zone.
One there, relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Around the horn they go. 5-4 to 3 to end the threat. We're back to Target Field right after this. Digging in to try it again, Alex Valencia. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
This guy's pitching really well in this one so far. You could just see he's awful confident attacking the strike zone, and when he comes off the mound at the end of the inning, looks like he stepped in a big old bucket of sassy.
That's up, up, up.
Popped him up. Lehman in foul ground. 1 down. So digging in now, Rich Bragg.
Up next
First
for
pitch of the at-bat.
Third baseman.
Way in front of that
Rich
fastball.
Bragg.
There's a fastball that just misses. Ball 1.
Ball, 1 strike.
Fastball not close, and he runs it to 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, I appreciate the fact that he's making him throw a few pitches. Most of his teammates have been hacking at everything that comes their way.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Chavez moving in. He makes the running play. 2 down. So the batting order turns over now and set to go David Arias. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. 6th inning. 4-1 is our score. Fastball, and that thing's a blur up there, folks. 1-1. A 2-ball, 1 strike count to the Twins' first baseman. Now the 2-1. And this is lifted high in the air down the right field line. Gates is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. Twins are set. Now batting, Thomas Robinette. He'll start the inning, and we're back to the top of the order, but they haven't looked too dangerous in this one yet, right, guys?
Well, none of them have any hits yet, so you're right on the money. They've done a great job of holding these guys down so far.
Another opportunity for him here, so we'll see if anything changes. Aiming for a strike, it's 1-1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Brady ranges to his right, and there's 1 down now. Coming to the plate now, Clay Ferreira. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. No balls and a strike to count. Set to deliver the 0-1. Now a ball grounded foul over toward the coaching box. The 0-2 delivery. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time. Out number 2.
Man, this guy's on his game today, not only when he's throwing strikes, but how about the amount of strikeouts? What's even more impressive, no walks up to this point. So he's pounding that zone with strikes, and he's making these hitters swing the bat.
0-1, here it comes.
Nope.
And that one stayed too low, apparently. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And a knuckle curve missed that time. 2-1.
Up, up, up.
Popped him up. And he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Down go the Twins in order. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Digging in and looking for more, Pedro Ramos He leads off there after the 8th, and they've been unable to get that starter out of the game to this point.
Yeah, he settled in early on the mound, partly due to the lead his guys gave him to take some of the pressure off. He's taken that and pitched very effectively in this one. I'll tell you, we're in the later stages of this ball game, but his fastball is still coming out of his hand with plenty on it.
Ready on 0-2. Line drive to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good.
Up next for the Twins.
First pitch coming. Here it is. And fastball just below the knees, ball 1.
All right, all you're asking for as an offense is a chance. Well, your leadoff man has certainly done his part. He's gotten on base. You have to start clawing back into this game right now if you're going to find a way.
There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Here now the 2-2. Is swung on and missed. He got him. At the plate, Steve Mobley.
The batter, number 11.
Makes a knee-high fastball.
Steve Mobley.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Not looking good after being down 0-2. I think at the very least, you got to work this pitcher's count a little bit. Try and get back into a decent count where maybe you can come through.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch-out. Steve Mobley becomes out number 2 this inning.
Right fielder, Alex.
And that misses for ball 1. Ramos leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. And he popped him up, drifting back behind first. And that'll get over the wall, so the runner will have to hold up at third.
Just a great approach at the plate right there. Takes that pitch on the outer half and goes with it. He clearly hit it well because it bounced right over the wall for a ground rule double.
Now batting, third baseman, Rich Bragg.
Standing in now, Rich Bragg. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far.
No ball,
Swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Swinging a hard hit ball down the line in right. That gets down, and the inning will continue. 1 run is in. Throw comes to second, and he is into second base with a 2-run double.
Well, maybe the tables have turned a bit. Earlier in the game, the pitcher had his way with him, but he wins the battle this time, and in a big way. 2 runs on the board as a result.
Now the Rays manager's going to take that slow walk out toward the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So as he departs, he'll remain responsible for the man left on board, but he cannot lose this. John Valentine enters here looking to get the final out before the 9th inning.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the 9th, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
A 1-run game.